As more voters hit the polls, we are asking a closer look at demographics that have a growing impact.
Sean Gallagher looks into how the Asian community across the state could play a major role in deciding the election.
It's a voting bloc more than 90,000 strong in the state. The Asian community is getting the word out about how important their vote is in this election in Wisconsin.
We vote every year, so yeah, voting is very important for us.
Ji Vong and his wife voted early in Brown Deer. They say it's important to represent their community.
We had a lot of Hmong people in Milwaukee here, and I think everybody knows who they want to vote for. It doesn't matter who, but that will have a lot of impact on the Asian community.
Despite making up just 3.3% of the total voters in the state, the nearly 92,000 eligible Asian American voters could have a major impact.
It's clear that the Asian vote could make a difference based on what we've seen in the past.
Macy Herr with the Hmong Chamber of Commerce says she has seen an increase in interest for the upcoming election, especially after Joe Biden selected the first Asian American candidate for vice president, Kamala Harris.
I can't say that that's true across the board, but I do feel that that has swayed many people to say, hey, she does represent us. We're going to own her. and that's going to bring me to the polls.
However, that's not to say the group will completely back one side or another. As diverse as the group is in culture, it is in politics as well.
In the past, perhaps they were more left-leaning. But I would tell you that this year, we're not feeling that as much, that it's uncertain.
A Pew Research study shows historically 65% of Asian Americans lean towards the Democratic Party. But Herr says in this election, the community seems to be more split on its support for the two candidates.
I think more than ever again this year, we're divided as a Asian community as a whole. Even within the Hmong community, for example, because I'm Hmong, we're very divided. Not everyone's going to be voting for Biden. Not everyone's going to be voting for Trump on a national level. People have very strong views.
In 2016, less than 55% of the Asian community in Wisconsin turned out to the polls, but outreach efforts are underway right now to increase that number. In Milwaukee, Sean Gallagher, TMJ4 News.